Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. How are we? Hi. Can you guys hear me? See me okay? Is everything good? Guides, angels, ancestors, beings of good fortune that operate in the light of God. Thank you. Hi, Jen. Oh my goodness. This van is such a blessing. So much more room. Like I said, you may think that the world is sort of crashing down around you, or that things just aren't going your way, and if you just allow and stay in your power and don't get wonky and don't let yourself get insecure and all this other wonky stuff that comes up, you'll be able to understand why, and you'll allow the divine to operate. You'll allow your ancestors to work on your behalf. This is why I broke down. This is it. Oh yes. So I want to come on here and get some one card readings out for you guys. And if you guys are interested in getting something from the menu, then feel free. I'd be happy to oblige. But otherwise, it's been a minute. I miss this. I miss coming live. I miss you guys. Let me get back to my prayer. Angels of prosperity that live in the light of God and that operate in the light of God, we call upon you at this time. Not just financial prosperity, but prosperity of revelation, prosperity of growth. Thank you. Please use me, divine, father and mother, to deliver messages on your behalf. Thank you. Please allow my heart to lead. Please protect against any distorting energies and or intentions. Escort these energies to a place of evolution or dissolution now. Tyler, I was listening to your music on your TikTok. I need to hear it because your music is fucking fire. That's right. Oh shit. Oh shit. You got strawberries. You got berries. Let's see what we have for Jen. One card for Jen Divine. Thank you so much. Please connect it to Jen's guides, angels, and ancestors. Thank you. Okay. Jen, I feel like there's this undercurrent of insecurity that you're experiencing right now, and I don't know if you give too much attention to it, to be honest. I don't know if it's something that you are fully conscious of, but it just feels like sometimes, okay, so there's a difference, and they want me to share this with all of you guys. There's a difference between a projection of peace versus like actual peace and maintaining that. And for you, it feels like there's this projection of you're projecting and you're omitting what it is that you desire, what the energy that you desire to be in. The spirit is saying in some way you do feel like that you do unnecessarily feel beaten down or feel like you've done something embarrassed. I'm getting like an embarrassed feeling. There's something of that energy that is like a shaming energy, and it started with family. They're saying this is coming up for a reason. It's for you to transmute it. This is going to get you higher. Like you just told me, it's a building block. It's a building block. So it's not coming up for you to be like, oh shit. They're saying, look at it. It's right in front of you. Like pull it out. Pull that weed out of your garden. That's your message, Charlie. Let's see. I will, but how do I find you? Is your name Tyler on there? Let's see what Tyler has. Let's see what Tyler has. Always, Jen. Always. Thank you for checking in on me. Thank you for everybody who supported it and has been checking in on me. Everybody, go check out Tyler's music because it's fucking fire. 11 hearts. Okay? Please. Check it out. I'll be listening to it on my ride today. Tyler's the bomb. You need to listen to his music like ASAP. When you first said, "Oh, I'm making music," I was like, "Oh, that's cute." Like, yeah, No, it's really good. Ooh, Tyler, unity, spiritual-minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust the answers will come. Compare traditional methods to new ideas to see which one is best for you. Tyler, are you ready, my darling? Are you ready to be a channel? Are you ready to use your artistic expression to channel messages? You already are, right? Are you ready to own that? Are you ready to run with it, right? You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, okay? And not only that, you're having a lot of support come in to sort of help you, okay? The divine wants you to be more open. They want you to also be a little bit more structural in your spiritual practice when it comes to the artistic creation, right? They want you to be, meditate, be in a like do whatever you can to be in a meditative state when you're creating or before you're creating. They're saying there's a lot more. Like this is just the tip of the iceberg, and to be honest, this is like there's a whole other project coming behind this project. Yes, run with it, my friend. That's your message, 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 my friend. That's my song. You can get it on all streaming platforms too. It's called That's Your Message, My Friend. It just went. It just went. Hold on. Guys, what are pennies made out of? It just went triple nickel. Boom. Let's see Wandy. Double platinum. Platinum. But if like 2 people listen to it, then it went double nickel. Double nickel, baby. Nickel back. Nickel forward. Copper. Double copper. Thank you. Double copper. Wandy. Wandalina. What do your ancestors have to say? Thank you, Spirit. Ow, ow. Oof. Wandy, you got a lot of stress going on right now. What's going on? There's some financial stuff, right? I'm seeing like they're telling me that you've spent a little more than you had bargained, and they're telling me you're stressed out about it. This energy does not serve you because money can find you. Money will find you, but you're not in the right resonance of it because you're stressed out about it and you're thinking about it way too much. Thinking about it way too much. Thinking about it. Yeah, Spirit is saying like it didn't work. So hold on, because my little doohickey is not charging. Come on now. There we go. Unfounded fear. Expecting the worst, thus creating self-fulfilling prophecies, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the situation. Sleepless nights, refocus your thoughts. This is the devil trying to get through to you. So whoever he inspired to try and hack your account, Spirit is saying they're doing it not just to try and get money from you. That wasn't the only goal. The other goal was to kind of throw you off. The same way that I was stressing out, I was stranded, I had to work through my fear, work through all of my shit, right? You're going through some stuff right now that Spirit is saying if you can hold grounded to this newfound uh, realization of yourself, then you're not going to get lost. And that's the biggest, and that's for so many of us right now. Because what's happening is you're being guided, and the devil comes through hardcore when we're about to get somewhere, right? And it's not just about the robbing; it's about other things that you've been doing. They're saying that like just money's being spent, or unexpected expenses, or calculations. I don't know. They're just saying like you're adding things up, and it's starting to feel a little tight, and you're starting to feel stressed. And Spirit is saying, just have faith. You were guided to do those things for a reason. Wait, so did they end up getting it? Did they end up being successful? Right. Spirit is saying don't worry about it. Just stay positive, because they actually guided you to do a couple of things that was going to cost money that you were thinking about, and you already did it. So it's like, oh, we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. It may have been like impulsive, or you may have already planned to go, but like going, then you spent more money there. The spirit is saying you needed it. Ah, spirit is saying this is you're being tested right now. You're being tested. If you can hold your faith and don't revert back, it's one thing when you have a situation with a relationship. It's another thing when your complete stability is being threatened, right? Do you still hold that same energy that you had before with God and the divine? Or are you getting lost and forgetting everything that you've learned and forgetting everything that you've come into power about? You guys, like, you have no idea how much your prayers and your well wishes and your positive energy has grounded me throughout all of this. So I'm paying that forward. I'm going to continue to ground you guys. I'm going to continue to do whatever I can to remind you of what the silver lining is and what the ultimate truth is. You guys helped me in that. You know how many nights I like. So for the first like couple days that I was stranded, my biggest concern was making everybody else feel okay about what's going on with me. You know, and I was lost. I was like, you know, I was feeling all types of failure. Thank you, Wandy. Sometimes, and it was a lot to handle because there was a lot of help that came through in different ways. And with that, I felt like, do I really deserve this? You know what I mean? Like, what, you know, we all kind of go there. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. I can't wait till I'm in Arizona and we cut a record together, boo. We going straight to the top. 6 times copper. You had quit your job and for the sake of mental and physical being, miss a few things. Did you make it, Andy? Yes, I did make it. I didn't make it to Colorado yet. Right now, I am in Omaha, Nebraska. When I tell you this is the most beautiful state I've been to so far. Has anybody here been to Omaha? Shit, Tyler, you don't know my makeup game. I used to do drag and shit, so listen, we could be a drag duo. I don't know if you consider what you do drag, but we could be a drag duo. I got the hips and the thighs and the ass, just like Monet Exchange. Monet Exchange. Monet Exchange. Mm-hmm. Oh, Tyler, you went back deep in the cut. You went back deep in the cut. That's how I know you was stalking me, bitch. That's how I know you was stalking me. That's okay. I stalked you too. Omaha, Nebraska is mad pretty, guys. I can't turn the camera around on StreamYard, but I can show you like this. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I bet Tyler Laguna, Laguna Beach, Laguna Beach. Wandy, Wandy, you've been stalking me since I was in middle school. Just kidding. I was stalking you right back. Do you still talk to Miss Florio? Yes, you still talk to her. Yes, you've been stalking me since middle school. How's she doing? How are her daughters? Do you talk? Do you tell her about what's going on? Does she know what I'm doing? What's going on? I haven't seen her on here. I don't expect her to. Okay. Oh snap. Oh snap. I bet you guys didn't expect me to turn out this way. Crazy bitch. Because you're meant to be here, Tyler. You're meant to be here. Meant to be here. Meant to be here. Do 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 do. Battle wow. Okay. Okay. Till I get into things. That's okay. Listen, everybody's got their faith. I'm just glad she's doing good. I'm glad her kids are good. She's got beautiful daughters. She seems to be doing her thing. That's what the raw vocals sound like on my track. You're not late, Jackie. Welcome to the party. We're hanging out. I talked a little bit about it. I didn't break down because everything was falling apart. Like I was telling everybody before, I broke down. My car broke down because the divine knew that this van was here. The guy that was selling this van did not want to let it go. He barely wanted to let it go for me. He just didn't have the parking spaces, and his neighbors and the management were complaining. And it's only got 53,000 miles, 54, and I was being tested. If I could hold my faith and hold my stance and stay grounded in what I knew and not get lost and insecure about everything that was going on, then this was going to come through for me. And I had a very charitable benefactor, but I had to trade my car for it as well. But I had somebody come through and was like, "Listen, the divine and God like really wants me to give you this." And so whatever I was missing from the trade of the car just came through like that. And then everything sort of just like came through like literally that same morning. That person messaged me like an hour later. I found this car that was just posted. I texted him. He came. You know what I mean? He heard about my story and he said, "Listen, I haven't been selling it, but because you're stranded, my girlfriend was telling me like I should give it to you, and I should sell it to you." And it just happened perfectly. You know what I mean? So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. You know, my intention on this journey was to take a leap of faith and to show not only myself, but everybody who's paying attention that if you stay in your power in the divine, nothing can get you. Doesn't matter what your situation is. The world could all go to shit and everything could be like going crazy. You know what I mean? But as long as you stay grounded in your I am, you will be okay. That is the source of all abundance. That is what it means when Jesus was talking about, when they were talking about Jesus being able to feed all of these people with the bread. You know what I mean? It's a sense of faith. It's a level of faith, like a level up in faith. I didn't get a loan. I didn't get a loan. I didn't even need one. Somebody blessed me. And I won't say it is for the sake of their privacy. But they came through. And now I can go to my work and start my job on Tuesday in Colorado. Not only that, I have a beautiful van to refurbish. Refurbish. Mm-hmm. And I could feel, like I said, it's not just about the charitable donation. I could feel all of you guys wishing me well. I could feel all of you guys wanting well for me. But I could also feel a lot of you guys in your own fear about me, worried, you know what I mean? But I also felt you guys powering through that and coming back to faith, not only in me, but in the divine. You, like I said, your well wishes, your prayers, your positive energy was like a wave that I was able to surf along with the divine. You allowed me to receive what my ancestors and what God wanted for me. So I thank you for that always. I will never forget. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. And I ain't going nowhere, but I will say this process of going live all the time like this, it's not sustainable. I'm not gonna stop going live. Maybe once or twice a week, I'll start. Once I start this job, I'll go live. You know, but I'm focusing more. My desire, what one thing I learned from this is, what do I desire? I desire to be able to help more people, to be able to use my gifts to be of support and be of a beacon of light for more people. So my desire is to grow my platforms like YouTube and TikTok, you know, and get and do readings that are more general, that can really help more people. And on top of that, um, when my car was breaking down and I was trying to figure it out myself, the divine was also teaching me through that, because they were helping me understand the mechanics of manifestation through the way that the car comes together and how the car works. They were showing me, and I was channeling all these different ways that energy and the way we show up in certain ways and how that all comes together. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'm blessed and thankful, and I'm so glad that you guys are able to witness. And let it be lesson. Let it be proof for you. Let it be proof for you. Let it be proof for you that even though things may feel a little bit daunting, the divine's always got a plan, and as long as you are in that flow, whatever's happening is of divine plan. Sometimes you got to take a leap, and I could feel a lot of you guys also. Um, you appreciated my journey and what I was doing and the risk that I was taking until the shit hit the fan, and then I triggered you guys. That's what they're telling me now. And then I triggered you guys, because you guys, well, this is why we don't take chances. This is why, whatever. Like, look at what happened to him. But you guys were even tested through that, and you guys came back to your faith. And my need, what some people would consider neediness, or my need for help, um, was a turnoff, because so many people are in their masculine control energy, and they're like, well, if I had to bust my ass to get myself to be in a stability where I have to be, why doesn't he? Mm-hmm. And the divine was like, well, that's not the point. The point is, where are you? Where are you in your connection to yourself, to your I am? Where are you in that? It doesn't matter what your life has been so far. It doesn't matter what paradigm you've been living. It doesn't matter how much control or security that you have or don't have. Mm-hmm. And I almost got wonked out by that too, because I was like, damn, I could feel everybody being like, well, look at this guy. Now look at what's going. Now look at what happened. You see, this is why we don't take chances. But as I was shifting that energy and I was shifting my resonance, you guys were reflecting that back. When I came back to my faith, so did you. I could see how it was all connected, but I was still lost because I didn't know how it was going to come together. goes leave, talk. If you gonna leave, think twice. Ow! Have you guys ever seen the TV show Star by Lee Daniels? I'm not the type to sit and cry. Psychiatrist chat. You don't know me. I'm not the one to take your chance. Because life is fair. Don't know me. Yo, I'm so mad it got canceled, Danny. You guys need to watch that show. That shit was lit. It got canceled at a bad time, so just keep that in mind. Like, the ending is gonna disappoint you, because it's like a cliffhanger. But that show was fucking lit. Yes, it is. It is. Rebecca, my darling, it's been so long. How are you? How are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here soon. I'm good. I'm very well. I'm blessed and highly favored. Ooh, the Mayans. How's that? Stranger Things already came out. Oh, you're waiting to watch it. Okay. Okay. God bless you, Tyler. Talk to you soon. Can't wait to listen to your music. Can you link it to me? Can you send me a Spotify link? Or do I just look up 1111 Hearts? PPF. Which one is that? PPF. Of course you can. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Go for it. Go for it, darling. I'd be happy to. Yeah, if anybody wants to donate for a reading, I'm still here. I'm not expecting it. Okay. Okay, darling. I'm not the type to sit and cry at the psychiatrist chair. You don't know me. Alright. I mean, I know you're good for it, so I can just go ahead and read you now, and you can go send the payment after. How about that sound? Guides, angels, ancestors, thank you so much. We're so very blessed and thankful for this opportunity to connect. What does Rebecca need to hear today? Please connect it to her guides, angels, and ancestors. We're so very blessed and thankful. Received, Becca. Received. Okay, I like where this is going. Okay. All right, so you're in a really sweet spot right now, but you're coming from a time. Um, I'll be honest. I don't. You're stuck. You were stuck. Past tense, right? It's like I feel like I'm tied to this. I feel like I have no choice or option. Sorry, I felt like I had something stuck in my teeth. You felt like you had no choice or option. Like it just felt like, okay, this is what it is. I'm stuck in it, and now I just have to now I just have to figure out how to operate within this, right? But then it's like then it's finally somebody's coming into harmony with you in the present, right? Things are feeling good, but there's a pit in your stomach kind of feeling because you're like, this never lasts. I want to get a clarification card on that. It's like we've been here before, and it's always went back to shit. So can we get a clarification on the lover spirit? I'm not the type to sit and cry in a psychiatrist's chair. You're overthinking right now, okay? Um, just like it's almost like appreciate it for what it is, but I can't tell if your intuition is kind of peeking in or if it's your doubts that is kind of messing with you. Why does it feel like you're holding plates, like you're balancing plates, like you're trying, everything is going well, right? With the family, the kids, everything is kind of in a good flow, but it's like one little misstep and everything falls apart. Spirit is saying it's your intuition. You're picking up on something. They're wanting to build you something, and it's like in order for you to take it and to run with it, it's gonna compromise. It's almost like you're holding all these plates, right? And spirit, you're holding all these plates, and spirit is like, come over here, and we have a blessing for you over here. But you're like, but what do I do with the plates? And spirit's like, drop them, trust us, just drop them, right? Because you're so used to thank you, spirit. You're so used to exerting so much energy to get to this place of harmony. But who else is exerting the energy? Who else is doing it? Who else? Who else is over here like balancing plates? Why are you carrying everybody's plate? You're balancing all the plates and they're eating off of it. Because spirit is saying that whatever you've been generating, thank you, spirit, you've been generating the energy for these motherfuckers to everybody in your life. For them to it's like they've made you a slave to them in order for them to like be okay in the situation. You are the one who has to exert your energy. You are the one who has to do everything. I don't know why I'm feeling this. I don't know why. I don't know why. But spirit is saying, really rethink that because there's a reason that you're feeling anxious about that. Because they're not going to give you the support you think. In fact, you're going to be having more people to generate. You don't know what's going on with people. You don't know what's really going on. You don't know. You may think that they're going to help you. You end up helping them, and now you're even more worn down. It's your choice to make. I can't help you with that. I can't tell you which one is the right one. Mm-hmm. But that's the problem. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. Your kids are one thing. Your job is one thing. But certain people in your life, you're enabling them. You're enabling them to not figure their shit out. And because you're insecure of losing them, or you're insecure because you've gotten them used to you in a certain way, spirit is saying it's not for you to give. Let us take care of them. Trust in us. Stop worrying about everything falling apart and having to keep everything together yourself. That's not what we put you here for. Stop fighting the change we want to bring in through people because you're afraid that change is going to leave you in the dark. We're going to bring you to the light. Look at what happened to me. My car broke down. I was stranded. I thought all hope was gone until I kept remaining in my grounding and faith, right? Until this van came along. Spirit is saying it's the same thing for you. Trust us. Let those plates fall and take steps towards us. We got you. Don't worry about them. Let them figure it out. Okay, your kids are one thing, but even them, in their own way, they need to let it go. They need to grow up. They're children. Don't get me wrong. But it's like everybody wants to keep you on the hook because they can smell your insecurity, your guilt. It's like they like to gaslight you. Everybody wants to gaslight you. It's like you got a t-shirt saying, gaslight me, I'm easy. And I'm getting with your parents, it's not going to be so much help. They're being challenged right now too. And not the greatest stuff is coming out of them. I'm seeing a lot of judgment energy coming from them. I'm seeing a lot of them making comments that, oh my gosh, and they've been supportive. I can feel that. They've been very supportive. But they're also going through their own stuff right now. And there's a really beautiful balance and relationship with your kids that you're coming into. But they're going to learn to respect you for who you are and what it is that you offer. Because in the future, what I'm getting is you're going to be the Rebecca that's like, listen, I'm not helping you because I don't love you. I'm not over here doing this because I don't love you. I'm doing this because I'm being guided. I'm being guided to reserve my energy because I got other things that we have to build, that I have to build for not only myself, but for all of us. And in order for me to do that, you have to fly. That's it. Pushing you out the nest. Go. If you got a problem with it, then kick rocks. Because they use the guilt of your life and you following the divine path that God has put out for you. They use that guilt that you have for doing that and for making choices that were divinely guided. They're using that as ammunition because they can feel it, whether it's talked about or not. All of them. You got other things the divine wants to build in you, and they're putting you at a stop sign, at a red light, excuse me. And that light isn't turning green. Not yet. It's not turning green until you decide that you're not going to haul everybody's truck. You are not a you're not a tow driver. You're not here to tow everybody. Everybody's got to drive themselves. We all get to the same destination, but we all taking our own routes. I cannot lose my route to take yours. No. Oh boy, got to wake up. He keeps avoiding and using you as a punching bag. Wake up. It does not mean that you guys are not meant to be together. It's about the way you are together. God bless you, darling. It's so good to see you. It's so good to have you back. I know you've been in the cut dealing with your own stuff, so I give you love and light. You know I'm always here. Always. Make that light go green, boo. Okay. Let's see. Guides, angels, ancestors, Wandy. Let's get a general reading for Miss Wandy. Thank you. I'm not the type to sit and cry. Psychiatrist tell you don't know me. This is the time that you've been waiting for, Wandy. Believe it or not, everything that feels like it's falling apart again for you is coming together. Now, the divine used me and the blessing that was coming through me to give you guys a heads up of what's going on with you. Because you guys are all in the same path of awareness. Hi, Mumsy. I didn't know if I said hi to you. Hi, Mumsy. Thank you for joining us. That's my mum, you guys. Spirit is wanting you to work on your on your garden, your groundedness, your spiritual practice. All of this is so important. You're losing a little bit of sight of that, okay? You are a little bit, just a little bit. Your meditation. This is your wish fulfillment. Spirit is saying be patient, because everything that's happening right now, the move out, all of this, it's all happening. Like, this is my God card. This is my God card. This is God working to bring you exactly what you want. Trust. Yes. Because with the Temperance card, they're alchemizing. They're using everything that's coming up to trigger you to alchemize you. Because everything that's going to come, remember everything I said about the moving and the money and the business and the opportunities, whatever it is, whatever the path is for you, it's all going to start coming into focus once he leaves. Energetically, that's just how it's going to be. That's just energetic, right? Once you make room, then you can have more stuff. And they're using the triggering that's happening in him to bring up in you the inner child and all of the other wounding that you've been holding on to. This is like all for one special. And it's all for the sake of learning. Please do not get lost at this time, Wandy. Don't get lost. Don't get lost in fear and worry and sadness. It's okay for you to grieve and for you to have grief, right? It's understandable. Not only is it understandable, it's normal, okay? But the divine is saying, we're bringing you out of that cold, cold winter that you've been living in, and that you've been finding us in it. You've been finding us in the coldest winter. Not everybody can do that. Some people are too focused on the cold and the numbness in their feet and their hands. You kept it moving, you kept going, and you kept focusing on the light. So therefore, we're bringing you into the warmth. We're bringing you into the fire and the cozy fireplace for you and your daughters. Trust us. We got you. That's your ancestors talking to me. We got you. Trust us. But right now, we need you to get into alignment. We need you to think about what you want. We need you to keep with your spiritual practice, not because we need you to be spiritual all the time. You already are spiritual all the time. Not because you need to do this in order for us to gift you. This is just the way things work. This is the way it has to be. In order for you to get from here to there, you got to take this. You got to take these directions, right? This is how you get from point A to point B, and we're trying to help you get there. And you're doing a great job. You really are. But don't lose sight. Don't let there, because a lot of what you're feeling is a magnification of what he's feeling but won't show. He's suppressing it. So therefore he's suppressing it, it is coming up in you. It's like when somebody tries to push a beach ball down under the water. It comes and it flies up to the surface and it flies up somewhere else. He's pushing his beach ball down and it's flying up on your surface. I don't know how that's the image they're showing me. He's denying his feelings, right? But that's not for you. You've already processed a lot of this, you know? They need you to be protective of your own energy and your own energetic field. Stop giving pieces of your flesh away for people to be, I don't know what I'm hearing, for people to be nice to you. For people to treat you nicely, right? Or for this to go smoothly, right? Trust that they already have the respect for you and you don't have to be out of your character for that, you know? And you have a lot of help coming your way in the form of emotional support. You're going to be grieving, don't get me wrong. It's not about, like, don't feel guilty about having emotions. They're saying just don't let it get stuck like mud in your car, right? The spiritual work is like putting chains on your wheels so you don't get stuck. When you do go through these emotions, you have awareness. And with that being said, I guess I haven't gone live for a while because now my voice is hurting from talking. So I'm going to bounce out of here. But I love you guys. You guys probably will see me at some point soon with Jess. We were supposed to go live yesterday, but I was too tired. Hi, Nada. So unless anybody plans on doing another donation, then I'm going to bounce up out of here. Look at my scar from when I fell. Always, Wandy. Always. I think I'm finally in a place where I'm ready to really fly when it comes to this, my work and my place in this work. And with that said, I'll never, ever, ever lose sight of you guys, those of you guys that saw it first, those of you guys that were willing to receive it first. You'll always have a place right at the table. Always. Blessings, darlings.